Hello everyone and welcome to my EastEnders Media News channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Fans of EastEnders will say a tearful goodbye to Shona McGarty's character Whitney Dean as she departs the show tonight following a 16-year run on Albert Square. After enduring many hardships over the years, including the most recent stunning discovery during her wedding, Whitney declared on Wednesday's program that she would be permanently departing the square. The exact reason Whitney left Walford is revealed in this evening's, Thursday, episode, along with the news that she will be moving in with her brother Ryan in Wakefield. I spoke to Ryan and he said we could stay with him, so he's got you a temporary place in a school, she says to Brittany, her adopted daughter. We're not tied to Wakefield indefinitely. Just let's unwind and decide what we want to do, the source says. All right. Whitney explains, if I want to break bad habits like falling into Zack's or someone else's arms, I need a completely fresh start. Bianca is confused about her decision to leave Walford given her well-liked status in the community. When Zack finds out that Whitney is leaving, Whitney says, I have to make the right decision for myself. For myself, Dolly, and Brittany, my girls. In 2009, Ryan Malloy, Whitney's brother, made his screen debut as Neil McDermott's character in the drama. The character formally ended in 2011 when Whitney's manipulator, Robert Grayson, was set to be killed in a scheme that caused him to escape. He returned to Walford as a guest star in 2014, 2016, and 2023, during which he made an effort to get back in touch with his daughter Lily. After 16 years as a regular on the soap opera, Shona McGarty spoke candidly about her decision to quit early this year, saying she was eager to explore new chances. There are other opportunities and areas of the industry I want to explore before I get too old. Shona said in a conversation with The Sun, everything comes to an end, and this is the new chapter in my life. She continued, Whitney needs a vacation, and I've had a great run. She had a challenging paper round. This year, Patsy Palmer, who plays Bianca Jackson, returned, initiating Whitney's foster narrative. Bianca considers moving in with Whitney in the Thursday's episode, but Whitney declines when Zack admits that Bianca knew about his affair with Lauren. When Whitney Dean left the BBC One soap opera EastEnders on Thursday night after 16 years, fans couldn't stop crying. Actress Shona McGarty, who starred in Whitney, left the popular serial opera last year. Whitney, who debuted in 2008, has been a part of various major storylines in the previous 16 years. Most recently, she was devastated to learn that her partner, Zack Hudson, who is also the father of her newborn daughter Dolly, had cheated on her with friend Lauren Branning. Following the heartbreak, Whitney announced on Thursday that she was moving to Wakefield to be close to her brother Ryan Malloy. She left Walford permanently with newborn Dolly and foster daughter Brittany Wainwright. The large plans first intimidated Whitney, but she felt more at ease when her adopted mother Bianca Jackson offered to accompany her. Later in the episode, Whitney made the decision to tell Zack about her plans to move out. The new father was devastated to hear that Bianca was going with her, so he decided to reveal the shocking information that she was aware of his secretive relationship with Lauren all along. When Whitney discovered that Bianca had betrayed her, she was immensely devastated and subsequently formally invited Bianca to leave Wakefield. Whitney had individual meetings with Zack and Lauren before to her final departure from Walford, which included an emotional farewell party at the Queen Vic. After that, she was walked to the bus stop by a few of the locals. As Julia's theme played, Whitney, Dolly, and Brittany all permanently left Walford in tearful scenes. When some astute viewers caught a cute hidden feature in a scene, fans of the soap opera jumped to Twitter. Now known as X, supporters noticed that Brittany was sporting the identical hat as Whitney had on her 2008 debut. Class nod to Whitney that ending it on a bus with Brittany donning the hat from her debut episode. exclaimed one commenter. A different user stated, "It's the way the episode ended. Mel Fiacent Descendus." The mini Easter eggs with Brittany donning Whitney's headpiece. Whitney cited Bianca from their initial arrival at the square. Oh, #EastEnders. What a finale. Another reader commented elsewhere, saying, "Honestly, I didn't think I would get so emotional watching tonight's episode." Whitney's departure does, however, feel like the end of an era. The ending had me in such crazy tears, literally grew up watching Whitney, gonna miss her so much #EastEnders, one account wrote. But of course I cried because the Julia's theme is emotional and Whitney really is a legend on this show. Another added, loved Brittany wearing the same cap Whitney wore when she first arrived #EastEnders. I'm really angry. #EastEnders. Last night, EastEnder Whitney Dean declared her intention to permanently leave Walford. Fans, however, are incensed by her choice to remove baby Dolly from her father, Zack. They have also made criticisms of writers in general for the exit plot. They believe a character with such a lengthy history deserved better. Whitney has had a very emotional week following the birth of her baby Dolly during her hen do. A few days later, she made the decision to marry Zack in spite of having a newborn to take care of. But Zack was having trouble keeping his affair with Lauren Branning a secret. Brittany, the foster daughter, discovered the truth as well and revealed it to the couple during their vows. After that, Whitney permanently dumped Zack and called off the wedding. But she admitted to Callum Highway, her other ex-fiancé, last night, Wednesday, May 22nd, that she always knew she would end up forgiving Zack. Whitney broke down as a result of Bianca calling her a pushover when it comes to guys. Whit took a big decision after Callum informed her how powerful and composed she was. Then she declared that she was leaving Walford permanently, taking Brittany and baby Dolly with her. But her abrupt declaration infuriated those who were watching at home. What about Dolly's father, Zack? Has she not given Zack any thought? Indeed, what he did was wrong, but that woman is also his baby. She can't just take her. One became enraged. Zack did wrong, but Whitney doesn't have the right to keep him out of Dolly's life, said an additional. Whitney cannot hold Zack responsible for her absence if she departs. However, Zack needs to battle to see Dolly because he will undoubtedly have upkeep costs. Another said, I hope Zack can get custody of her somehow. It's so horrible of Whitney to deny Zack his parenting rights. One more supported Zack in his argument that he shouldn't be left with anything. He is still Dolly's father. His rights remain. Whitney essentially took Brittany and showed no regard for Zack by declaring that she would rather have Brittany. Whit has been awful throughout the entire ordeal. While it is true that he erred by sleeping with Lauren, it does not mean that he is a bad father. A narcissist is someone who uses a baby as a pawn just because they are upset. You don't get to do that. You never separate kids from their parents, raged another. EastEnders criticized Whitney's departure. Some were simply tired with Whitney's departure narrative in its entirety. They attacked the authors and said they ought to have done better for a figure that has been around for so long. That's her exit then? Very terrible and disappointing to take Dolly away from Zack, someone remarked. Whoever is writing these storylines really needs to start doing better, said an additional person. Given Whitney's lengthy tenure on the soap opera, it's unfortunate that this terrible exit plot was chosen. They might have done a lot better. People will start to lose interest in you, so you really need to step it up. You guys are completely incorrect about this absurd exit plot. Another person said, Whitney deserved so much better. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't miss any updates.